Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing a one brand tutorial, and today's topic is going to be NYX. So I have a lot of NYX products in front of me, so I think I have everything. I have a full face worth of products, so I'm really excited, and yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Okay guys, so I'm going to start with the face first and then I'm going to do the eyes. So I'm going to start with the primer. I have three primers from NYX. I have this one, this is the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer, and this one is my favorite, but I'm not going to use it today. I have this one, the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer. This one is good as well, and the last one is this one, the NYX Honeydew Me Up Primer, and this is the one actually I'm going to use today because I've tried this foundation once before and I had an issue of it separating a little bit. This is a very sticky primer, so I'm hoping it will work, so yeah. We'll see. This one smells really nice. It's very liquidy and a little bit sticky, so far so good. Okay, the foundation I'm going to be using from NYX today is this one, the Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation, and I don't like this one, but it's the only one I have, so yeah, let's do it. Okay, so far so good. This foundation looks actually much better than the last time I tried it out. It works so well with this primer, it's amazing. So actually I like it at the moment. It's a little bit thicker, but it's oil-free, it's water-based, it's full coverage. I wouldn't agree it's full coverage, it's what it claims it is, but I wouldn't agree with that. So yeah, mineral enriched and matte finish, I would agree with that. So let's move on. Okay, so the next step is the concealer. I have two of them over here. One is number 4 and the other one is number 2. One is probably going to be too light, one too dark, but we're going to see, so yeah. Okay, so the concealers are really great. I had to mix them up. The first one was a little bit too light, the second one a little bit too dark, and yeah, so together they look perfect. They're full coverage, they blend easily, and they do not crease, so I'm really recommending these concealers. They're amazing. So okay, now I'm going to set my under eyes before they crease. I don't have a setting powder from NYX, but I have this finishing powder and I've tested it out before and it sets the makeup beautifully as well. It's just a silica-based powder, which means it's going to have a lot of flashbacks, so yeah, not a fan of that, but it makes your skin look beautiful. So yeah, let's use some of this. See that white smoke. Okay, I'm pouring some powder. It's white, but it's supposed to be translucent. And I'm just going to set my under eyes. I'm not going to set my face yet. Okay, so it does give me a little bit of that white cast, which I don't like, but not too much, just a tiny bit. Okay, the reason I didn't set my entire face is because I realized I don't have any NYX blush, but I have something that's going to work just as well. I have this NYX pigment and I don't know what color this is. It just says Ultra Pearl Mania, and it says that on all of these smaller size pigments. This is just like an orangey toned pigment, and I'm just going to mix it with some homemade Fix Plus. You can use water or whatever you want. You don't even need to use that because I don't know. Okay, so I'm really happy how that turned out. You can use these pigments for whatever you like. You don't need to use them just for your eyes, so they're just pigments. You can also use some lipsticks as a blush or whatever you want. I could have used this one, but it's too red. I was a little bit afraid, so yeah, this works amazingly. So let's set the rest of my face now. So the next thing is going to be the bronzing. I don't have a NYX bronzer. Actually, I do. I have this matte bronzer, and this is in the shade Deep, but I'm going to use this one to contour actually because it's a little bit cool toned to bronze with. So yeah, let's do that. Actually, this is really nice. It doesn't look as cool tone as it does in the pan, so I really like it. And it is very pigmented for a drugstore bronzer. It blends nicely, it doesn't leave any patches or anything like that, so yeah, I'm really pleased. Okay, so I don't have a highlighter from NYX, so I'm going to use this roll-on shimmer or this eyeshadow. So I'm going to swatch them to see what works better. Since I cannot decide, I'm going to mix them all together. This is a white shimmer and this is nude shimmer, and the eyeshadow's name is, this eyeshadow is gorgeous, by the way, Girl Talk. Okay, so I'm using a small brush and let's do this. Okay, so the roll-on shimmers are a little bit too glittery, and the eyeshadow is very smooth and nice, but it's a little bit pinky iridescent, which doesn't suit my skin tone. But all in all, they're great. I don't know. I love them, but not for this purpose. I'll start with an eyeshadow base, and I have this NYX eyeshadow base in the color ESB01, I think. So yeah, it's white. I'm just going to use my finger. And that is really white. I'm setting the base with a translucent powder. Okay, so it's time to do my eyeshadows, and the bad thing is this is all I have to work with. I have this very colorful palette, and I have these 3 single eyeshadows, these 2 and the one you saw before. So yeah, I have a lot of pigments, but I'm going to use them just on the eyelids, so I have to build the crease first. So let's see what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to start with this light orange shade. Okay, so I did use these in the past, but I forgot how beautiful they are. They are very pigmented but a little bit patchy, as you can see in this area over here. They're not the easiest to blend out. Okay, so I'm taking a smaller brush and this is the next shade I'm going to take. There's no name, so it is what it is. I'm applying this shade beneath the previous one. I'm blending them together a little bit with a fluffy brush. I'm using a clean fluffy brush to blend out the very edges. Now I'm taking this deep red sort of color and I'm just going to deepen out the outer corner, sorry. The single eyeshadow is a little bit deeper still, so I'm going to use it on top of the previous color to deepen up that outer corner just a little bit more. So this is not doing much. I was thinking maybe using that bronzer to deepen up my outer corner even more, so yeah, I think I will do that. Okay, so it's time for the lower lash line and I'm using this wide, densely packed brush and I'm starting from the lightest to the darkest shade. I'm going to use all the same shades that I used on top of my eyelid, so yeah. The deeper the shade, the smaller the brush. Okay, I'm going to do my brows now and I'm going to return to the eyes. So I'm using this NYX Statement Frame Brow Pomade and this is in the color Brunette. So this is what it looks like. I'm using this angled brush and I'm just going to apply a little bit. My brows are done and I love this pomade. The only issue I have with this one is that it dried out quite a bit, but I used some of my Duraline to bring it back to life. I just added a drop or two, but other than that, this color is amazing. It's very cool toned, which I love, and yeah, it's really nice. It's very blendable, seamless, and I love that. Okay, so I want to use as much products as I possibly can, so I'm going to cut the crease now, and I'm going to use this NYX Gel Liner and Smudger, and this one is in the color white, so it's not that white anymore, but it's very nice, so let's do that. Okay, so I adore that liner. It's very nice, it's very opaque, and it's smooth, and it didn't dry out, so it's a win. I cut the crease. Now I'm going to use a few pigments and glitters on the lid. I have this one. This is a pigment and it's a Venetian color, and I have Viva Las Vegas. I'm going to apply the Venetian color over here, then Viva Las Vegas, and maybe some glitter in the inner corner. Before I start applying the pigments, I first need to apply a base for them to stick to, and I'm using the NYX Glitter Primer. For this, I'm applying it all over that white gel liner. And I'm going to place the pigments and glitters on top. I'm starting with the Venetian pigment on the outer corner, and then I'm going to apply the Vegas Baby pigment on the rest of my eyelid. Only two things left to do. The first one is mascara because I don't have any eyeliner, and the second thing is lips. So I have a lot of lipsticks, but first let's test out this mascara. I have actually never tried it before, so let's do that. The wand is very strange on this mascara. It has short bristles on one side and long ones on the other. I don't know what it's supposed to do, so we'll just test it out. The mascara is not that bad, but it's not the greatest mascara I've ever tried. The shorter bristles are greater for adding more product, for packing the product, and the longer bristles are great for combing. It doesn't clump up, which is great, but it doesn't give me much volume or length, so I don't know, it's not my favorite mascara. It's not bad, but it's an average mascara, I would say, so yeah. Okay, so last but not least is the lipsticks. So they have a lot of lipstick formulas. They have these liquid suede lipsticks, which are my favorite formula they have. They have this NYX Cosmic Metals. I don't like these because they don't dry quite down. They remain gloppy and glossy on the lips. They're like a very metallic gloss, and they have these lipsticks. These are matte lipsticks, but these actually lack in pigmentation. They're not the greatest. Okay, so this is the matte lipstick. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I really hope you like it. I really love it. I really enjoy all the NYX products. I actually didn't buy all these products for just this video. I bought them during a long period of time because I actually use a lot of their products. They have some amazing products, and I really love this. Oh, I forgot, I have a setting spray as well, so let me just set my face. This is the Dewy Finish NYX setting spray. It smells a little bit alcoholy, which I don't like, but the rest of the products are amazing. I've done some videos on this foundation. I've used this in a lot of videos. I initially didn't like this foundation. It separated on my skin, but today it looks amazing. It doesn't do that. I used it with the NYX Honeydew Me Up primer, and it really helped. So this primer is excellent if you want your foundation to last a long time. It's good for that. It doesn't even out your skin if you have some texture issues. This is not a primer for that. This is the primer that will just extend the longevity of your product. So this foundation will make your skin look amazing, but your products won't last as much. So if you want longevity, go with this one. This one is better for texture. This one gives you a little bit of that luminosity. They're all really good, so I recommend them. This eyeshadow palette is amazing. I did a video on it, and I will link it in the end probably, so if you want to check that out, you can. The pigments are amazing. I also did a video on the pigments alone, and the glitters. The glitter primer, amazing. Let me see what I have here. The only issue I had is with this. This actually looks amazing on the brows, but it did dry down, so dry out, not down. So yeah, that can be a little bit of an issue. Their glosses are amazing, and as far as the lipsticks go, I love this formula the most. They have a lot of lipstick formulas. This is my favorite because it is matte, but it's not like drying matte. It's liquid suede. It's very satin on the lips, and these are very, very pigmented. Not like, for instance, these are very matte, but they're not as pigmented. I don't like these at the moment. This is the one I'm wearing now. The pencils are awesome. I love the matte ones the most. They also have some glossy pencils or something like that. I really prefer these. Yeah, that's all. I don't like this mascara. This is a great daytime mascara for work or school because you don't look like you're wearing a lot of mascara, but it gives you that little something, which is always great, but it doesn't give me much, which I don't like. So yeah, that's the downside of this mascara. This one, I don't know, I didn't see that it makes my makeup last longer. It smells a little bit alcoholic, which I don't like, so I don't know if I can recommend it. So yeah, that concludes this video. I hope you liked it and I hope it was helpful. I love most of these products and I have no issues. So yeah, I really hope to see you again soon. Bye!